How's it going, folks? I picked a good hair day to get on TV again, didn't I? Oh, we'll get there. But this is the February 25th, 2013 review of Monday Night Raw. Let's jump right into it. The show starts with Vinnie Mac and Paul Heyman. Their little fight thing, they come out. Vince is on crutches. Paul Heyman gets the upper hand and starts wailing on Vince with the crutches. Vince ends up countering back, but then once Vince kind of gets back on top, Brock Lesnar's music hits. I got excited. It wasn't planned, but I live streamed during the entire Raw. So if you don't believe me, ask people that were watching the live stream. I freaked out. And then Triple H came out. We kind of saw this coming. I was hoping for a swerve of Undertaker, just for something different. But I'm not going to complain, and I'm definitely not going to complain about this opening segment. This is how you start a Monday Night Raw. They came out, and they beat the crap out of each other. Brock Lesnar was bleeding everywhere. Like, not just a little blood. He was bleeding a whole lot of blood. It was bad news. So Triple H ends up getting short-haired Triple H, mind you. But, yeah, so he ends up getting the upper hand on Brock Lesnar. Looks like we're getting this feud going into WrestleMania. Totally cool with. So yeah, this was awesome opener. Then the first match was Ryback versus Dolph Ziggler. I'll give you two guesses on how this match ended. Oh wait, you only need one. You're right. Ryback does win. Like I was saying on the stream and how I say about most videos, there was so many opportunities to give the little, interference, dirty win to Dolph, but that would make too much sense. Ryback wins. CM Punk comes out and cuts a promo, basically talking about how tonight's not about The Rock or Cena or even WrestleMania. Tonight is about him, and he claims that Triple H is not God. CM Punk claims that he is God. He says, "I am God," thus confirming what I just said. This was good. This was good. I liked this. It got the tone set. The tone. So yeah, it was good. Even though I disagree with him, Triple H is clearly God. Donald Trump is going to the Hall of Fame, guys. So that's cool. Then we got Mark Henry versus Great Khali. And if there was ever a sign Great Khali was ever going to do anything, I would have turned the TV off. But it never happened. So Mark Henry, big strong guy, doing his thing. He gets the W. So that's good. Mark Henry, 4 days. For lots of days. And then we got something I was looking forward to. Miz TV with Jack Swagger, Zeb Coulter, Del Rio, and Ricardo. Starting out with a Glenn Beck diss. And that is always welcome because Glenn Beck is an idiot. Talking about how Glenn Beck was too scared to show up or whatever. Zeb Coulter goes on talking about Mexico and how they're stealing people's jobs. Pretty much what he'd been saying the whole time, but this time it was to Del Rio's face, so it was pretty funny. Jack Swagger just starts yelling, "We the people." That's what he does. It's kind of his thing. It's kind of his thing now, so that's cool. Good segment. They're keeping this chugging along. Then we got Randall Keith Orton, my hero, versus Antonio Cesaro. This was actually a pretty quick match. I expected this to be a little longer than it went. RKO out of nowhere. Cesaro jumped off the ropes. Orton caught him with an RKO. It was a nice spot. We've seen it before, but I ain't complaining. Then we got Daniel Bryan and Kane backstage arguing. Not so much arguing. They were just kind of like they said they had a tag match later with the Primetime Players. Il Rhyme Sayers. Spray a can of ozone or aerosol at the ozone layer. Name that song. So yeah, he's like, I could beat him blindfolded, and then Kane's like, I could beat him with one arm tied behind my back, and then Vicky Guerrero. Heck with Vicky Guerrero. Bradley Maddox, he shows up and he's like, listen, if you guys think you can do that, prove it. So then, whatever. Then we get Sheamus and Wade Barrett interaction. This might be the weirdest feud ever. You're in a movie. That's stupid. Let's fight. What the hell's going on? But, so yeah, that's what happened there. Sheamus basically talked about how Wade Barrett deserves an Oscar, which is true. Then we got Cody Rhodes versus R-Truth. R-Truth squashes Cody Rhodes in this match, which was rather depressing. And outrage was on high. Damian Sandow runs in, tries to attack R-Truth. It wasn't to be. Looks like they're going towards an R-Truth, Damian Sandow feud. Nothing wrong with that. Then we get the match of Daniel Bryan blindfolded and Kane with one arm tied behind his back versus the Primetime Players. Daniel Bryan starts off, he's blindfolded. It was pretty funny. He didn't know what was going on. He was attacking the ref. He was going the wrong way. All sorts of stuff. They both had their whistles trying to confuse him. But he ends up tagging Kane in. Kane with one arm tied behind his back beats the Primetime Players. So Kane and Daniel Bryan get the win. Then they start arguing about who really won. It was all right, whatever. The Shield comes out to cut a promo, and the Shield is like, hey, things have to get worse before they can get better, and they're going to get a lot worse. We solved the John Cena problem. So did the Nexus. Look how that turned out. So, yeah, they're talking and talking and talking, and finally Sheamus comes out because they're like, is there nobody else that can fight us? And, of course, we'll all fight him. Sheamus comes out, and he gets them to come towards the ring, so Ambrose and Reigns start walking, but then Randall Keith Orton, from out of nowhere, hits an RKO on Seth Rollins. Then they both run out of there, so they did the sneak attack on the Sneaksters. Nothing wrong with that. So I don't know if that's going to really go anywhere, but that's what happened. Then we got the Miz vs. Swagger, because on the WWE app earlier it showed, I don't know. But Jack Swagger gets the win here, and never did I think that I'd be watching a match of Miz versus Jack Swagger and be 100% behind Jack Swagger. But that was the case tonight. But he did get the win, so I was excited. And then they showed on my live stream. If you don't believe me, ask people that were watching the live stream. I said, I just filmed a tout. I guarantee you they're going to show it because they love me. Was I joking at the time? Absolutely. But they show the tout. They show the first guy. Then they show the second tout. There's me. And my reaction was literally this. There you go. No excitement whatsoever because it was a foregone conclusion. Foregone conclusion that I was going to be on there. So that was pretty cool. I am now, and I have no shame saying, I am the two-time reigning defending WWE Monday Night Raw Tout Champion, and I will aim for 3 for 3 on social media, SmackDown, and then WrestleMania 28, I will tout from the crowd. Hey, I'm in here. And then he'll show it up on the Titantron. Hey, I'm in here. And everybody, that's that guy from Section 13. It's going to happen. Just saying. But yeah, so that was cool. You know, getting on Monday Night Raw twice in a lifetime. That's the real twice in a lifetime, Rock Cena. That's the real twice in a lifetime. But, yeah, so that was cool. And then everyone was writing on Twitter, and I'm like, thanks, guys. It's totally fine. And no, I don't work for WWE. Whoever asked that. I think it was British Fist. Shout out British Fist. But yeah, so that was cool. Sucking up to Triple H. That's what you got to do. And then we get the main event. Woo! John Cena versus CM Punk for a chance to face The Rock at WrestleMania 29. One of the better matches I've seen in a long time. Like, there was false finishes. This felt much, much bigger than a, than a, Monday Night Raw match and a Monday Night Raw main event. Like, this was sick. Counters and counters and counters and counters. The finish ends up coming. Cena hits a Hurricane Rana. I know, right? On CM Punk. Then he recovers, hits the Attitude Adjustment 1, 2, 3. Cena will face Rock officially now at WrestleMania 29. It's kind of hard to complain when we knew it was going to happen. Hopefully, this leads to Punk versus Undertaker. Punk-taker on this day. But that's what we hope here. But hey, Cena did a great job in this match. I'm not going to act like he didn't. He was hitting Batista bombs. Punk obviously did great too, but that's just a given. I just wanted to give Cena credit as well. So yeah, really good match. Obviously, people aren't going to be excited about the finish. I wanted Punk to win because I honestly was hoping for a somehow swerve into Cena versus The Undertaker, but, whatever. But, hey, Raw was a pretty good show tonight. I'm not going to complain. I enjoyed it thoroughly, but maybe that was because the opening was sick, or maybe it's because I live streamed the whole time, so I was talking the whole time, and I love to hear myself talk. And so, yeah, I highly doubt I'm going to live stream through every Raw, obviously, but I might do it every now and then because it was fun. Kept me interested. Like, during some of the matches, I'd be chatting, not just have to sit here like, Great Khali Big Show, or Great Khali Mark Henry. So that was fun. So thanks to all of you guys that stuck with me through the live stream. It was a lot of fun. You got to see my reaction. If you want to see my reaction to seeing myself on Tout, it's somewhere in the 3-hour, 40-minute video. Good luck finding it. But yeah, that's all for this. We will see you later for Q&As this week. I have my WrestleMania Dream Card video coming out. Zalok Seath requested that, so that'll be coming out soon. So we'll see you during the week. Keep sending questions in on whatever. Shout out to the new subscribers. Go ahead, subscribe down below. Like this video, comment below anything you want to tell me. Hashtag great hair day to be on television.